back seat, everything. So I just imagine there has to be like an image out there. I'm pretty sure I've mentally seen it of where like you've got an overloaded, overpacked car and they just have like everything sticking out of everywhere. And that's what I'm kind of envisioning with this. I won't be able to put that anywhere else. And I don't know if I could put this back in my shit. No. Okay. So I don't have water. I kind of honestly think that little tiny zip road... Hold on. Where am I? I actually feel like that might be easier to get through, even though I think I'd hit a tree. Because this is just so fucking overgrown. That looks closer. I'm going to take it up through there. We're going to try. Probably the worst thing ever. Because I mean, it's going to go slow. My God. Leave the goddamn wall alone. Yeah, so there's like a little tree in here. There's like this like skinny pathway. If there isn't a tree, just straight up, or a rock, like it's super hard to see. But this is moving so much faster than the other way. And I think I booped a tree. Oh yeah, there's a little tree. Hold on. That's so hard to see. Oh. I'm gonna fucking boop the shit out of this car. Is there one on the other side? Yes? No? Maybe. Hold on. I might be stuck on something. Am I stuck on a tree, or are we stuck between a tree? The car ran out of fuel? What the fuck happened? The hell is the car stuck on? Hang on. Let's go straight back for a second. Maybe a shrub? I don't have like an axe or anything. There's obviously the yellow one here. I don't think I can get past it. There must be another one on the other side. That must be that something. I wonder if I could detour around this. Maybe, let's find out. I gotta turn this way. It's super fucking hard to see here. I'm just curious if this is a route that I can take. Don't hit that tree. There's like a space between there. Every day is an adventure. If I can turn this without booping that, that'd be great. Just a little bit further down. I'm kind of on that back tree. Alright. You know what? This is working. I don't really mind. This is apparently fucking more efficient, even though I've booped a couple of little trees, than the other road that we were taking. I cannot believe that this is more efficient. My engine might be fucked by the time I get out of here. Although, there's another thing I can start working on is mechanic skills, because I had a mechanic girl who was able to do hot wiring. I guess she was technically probably burglar, maybe, because she could do hot wiring, right? But it was good because, like, she obviously came with, like, a good amount of, like, mechanic skills. I don't know if that's a tree. That's a shrub. Okay. And yeah, it was really fucking useful because obviously like I could repair like some stuff, but like eventually I'll get like, you know, the mechanic skills and all sorts of stuff. There's a few little shrubby things here. I feel like I should be able to decorate a big tree like that for Christmas and shit. Could you imagine if that's something you can do? I don't even know if this is something you could do, but could you imagine if you could full tilt just decorate trees? Like hang stuff on them at like Christmas time or whenever, seasonal holidays stuff. That'd be kind of neat because like you can collect a fuck ton of like ducks and shit, right? And it's like you could just like place them on branches, although I think that would be quite difficult. Oh, here we go. And I think I've got to go that way to get out here, or alternatively, hold on, hang on a second. That's clearer. Let's bring you down this way because it's just a tiny bit more, but by the time I get through that clusterfuck, it's going to be a lot less. So I can't fucking believe that. I mean, yes, I definitely hit like 4 to 6 trees easily, but I got out with most of my fuel. And I do believe that like most of the space down here should be well siphoned. Because I did do a lot. Oh, here's one that's got fuel. Hold on. No. I want to turn off the car first. Hold on. Get back. Get your ass back in there and turn that car off. Turn it off. This one's got fuel, and I know that because of where I parked it. So, can I have my hose and the jerry can. I don't know how she's going to go holding on to this. I might be able to put the wood back in the car in its place, and that would be super useful if I could, because then she's not going to be like super overloaded, and once the jerry can gets emptied again, it won't matter. If I can get enough fuel out of this, like even just a fucking spit would help top this up, get us up to that fuel station, which I do not know if I have a generator on it or not. No clue. But if there's a generator up there that has a little bit of fuel in it or something, I could potentially put that fuel into it and get it running for long enough to maybe get some more fuel. I'm pretty sure the couple of cars over here have none. And this was my original car on this map, by the way. It was so slow. It was so fucking slow. My first girl, I was so worried that we were going to run out of like electricity and water by the time I was going to travel somewhere in this thing, because it was just taking me forever. I should also just check. I'm pretty sure it's dead empty of like everything else, but let's just quickly check. There's my key for it. And yeah, it's perfectly empty. Okay, actually, hold on. What's your bits and pieces like? Because like I've obviously hit a lot of things with this. I think I had Sunday Drive run my first 2 girls, maybe. Oh, maybe not. It's got an okay battery. Everything else is kind of elastically fucked. Alright. I got a little bit of fuel for this one. Fuck knows like how much. Quite a lot actually. So we'll go up to the fuel station. I'll have a quick squiz if there is any, like if I have a generator up there or not. If I don't, I will just put the fuel into this car. And one of these are also good to go. I think that one's pristine. Now, did I put a generator here? Or was that another game? Must have been another game. Okay, well that's fine. Let's turn you off. And let's get the fuel into you. Because that will give us most of the fuel to like get home and stuff. And I need electricity. Oh, there's rats inside. I would need electricity to get that running. And I think I put fuel in this car because it was good. And I was keeping an eye on if I needed it later. Let's see if I can fit the... Can I put you in the trunk? Because it should be pretty well full. No. Okay, that's fine. Just unequip it for the hot minute. I don't think I can put it anywhere else in my inventory, so this is fine. Okie dokie. So that's got us some fuel. Now, last time I was here, this place was like relatively infested with zombies, and I did a lot of beep beeps and got them the fuck away from here. She's also getting tired and she's getting thirsty. I might be able to get water inside or get a soft drink or something. Yeah, pretty mint car, and I put fuel in it. I thought so. Alright, cool. What's this one got? This one looks a little bit broken because mine is going to need parts soon. Like I think the boot's still really good, but the engine and shit's like giving out and everything hasn't got the same level of boot. I don't think I drove you. I can't guarantee that I didn't drive you. That's fine. Let's go have a look inside because there used to be a lot of zombies around here. Mind you, I did have like I think I had a siren car or something. There's a bunch of like broken windows. I don't know if there's zombies inside. There's rotted melted ice cream. I could go for some ice cream. Not obviously rotted ice cream, but you know. Let's see what we've got here. We got matches. Yes. I think matches. I think those are... They use stress. Can I try to use one? Oh, that's for smoking. No, fuck that. No. I was going to say, I'm like, if it was just for stress, it'd be right. This Tesla smoking falls asleep. Ugly wolf flushes. No, you get your sleep, Viking. I will take that. Like, I don't take people that have, like, the smoking traits, though. Just not something I'm personally interested in playing. But you'd think I'd be able to, like, I don't know, set on fire, like, a paper bag or something like that. But, yeah. Doesn't mean I won't, like, take it with me. There could be a scenario where, like, I need something. Who knows? I saw that rat in that bathroom. That's a big rat. We could get some meat for that. Rat meat makes them depressed, doesn't it? Pretty sure. Like, I've caught a couple of rats and cooked them up and skinned them and shit before. Like, meat's meat, but I do think it bothers them. Although, honestly, I should go check on the chickens in, like, a couple of paddocks over. Let's go get some water first. And, yeah, I kind of, no, just fill that one. I think I'd rather get her the eggs than a rat at the moment. Just because I don't know if it does, like, happiness and stuff. Light bulb, leech, dirty rag. We don't need none of that. Bathroom. I couldn't get her to sleep in this place. Now, we got some, like, water and shit. Oh, we got even more water. Neat. Hey, Orphan. Welcome in. I might have butchered that. I'm terrible with names, but yeah. Come in. Milk. Milk, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is rotten. We could take the milk. Milk would count for food, maybe. And we've got rotten bagels and shit. I definitely didn't loot this place for food and stuff when I came here first. I was looking for, petrol stuff. I've got a ratchet at home. Pretzels, we could eat those. I'm just kind of like scrounging around for a little bit of food at the minute. And fuck knows. She could probably do it for sleep. I could really do with taking her home, but we're probably going to sleep here. And then I'll take a peek. Like, I'll see how I go for, like, what she's carrying and shit. But I would like to take a peek at the storage unit that's beside us. Because I'm pretty sure I've cleared it for the most part. But I don't think I was looking for, like, a stove or, like, I'm pretty sure I took books and tools. And I'm keeping those rats in there. Because, you know, choices. Alright, well, we should be good to have a sleep here, because it's kind of late, and she's super fucking tired. So, how about, I'll get her to sleep first, and then if we need to, I'll get her to do, like, a search or something like that, and, then she can have, like, some entertainment or something, because she's fucking miserable. And there seems to be, like, no zombies down this corner. I do believe I eradicated a lot of them from this corner. Why are you awake? And why are you panicking? She's alarmed and she's at breaking point. Okay. And she's very hungry. Okay, well, can you do a search thing? Do a word search. There we go. Alright. Anyway. I'm gonna have some water. I just realized that I'm like, I haven't had any fucking water this whole time. So this is a good time for it. Yeah. So, I don't know why she's woken up alarmed. I cannot see any zombies near us. She is in a constant state of agitation and or tenseness. So it could have just been that she got too stressed. I am trying to bring down some of her like unhappiness with like a little bit of like lollies, a little bit of like crossword shit. I don't know if I have any more on me. She could maybe play the scratch ticket. She could play that for sure. And she's got some licorice and, oh, she could eat a chocolate bar. She could eat that. And, otherwise I'm like all full up of like fucking wood stuff in this car. But, I want to try to keep the sugar. We're going to try to make like a cup of coffee and a cup of tea and shit when I get home. I don't know if I need to specifically use like a kettle for that. I normally just make her eat like the jar of coffee and stuff, and that normally like sorts itself out, you know. But yeah, she does have books, but they're too high level for her to read while she's sitting here, so it's a shame. I've been doing some shit in this game. It's great to mess around with, but never lasts. Yeah, I watch a few people that like they kind of just like run around and go ham with the zombies and stuff. Like my last girl, we killed like 601 zombies, right? So, like, I definitely went on adventures. I don't know, I should be able to read her map. It might be too dark. I also don't have any alcohol to, like, knock her back out. But, like, I explored, like, most of this. We went up here. We fucked around up there for ages. We fought like crazy. I had the car stall, like, a couple of times. I got stuck on corpses. I popped a tire. I nearly flipped the car a couple of times. I got stuck on fences. That was really stressful. And then we went down here and I did basically the same thing. And I wiped out like majority of the zombies throughout town and stuff. And Like, she was the first, my last girl was the first one where I've got that many kills ever in Zomboid, and it was nuts. But this one, like, she's mostly, like, the consistent, what I normally play and stuff is, like, we go and we explore and stuff, and, like, I just try to keep her alive. Like, I'm trying to get to a point where I can keep somebody alive for more than, like, 24 days to over a month. I've had, like, 2 girls stay alive for more than a month, but then of course I've like immediately done something and died. And like, she's at 13 days. I haven't fought many zombies. I have been trying to get her carpentry skills up. Well, she's bored. Calm down, love. Although she's still at breaking point and the sun's coming out, so off we go. We'll move over to the what do you call it, the storage unit. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to prep for winter at this stage, but I'm also trying to keep like a girl alive for like more than, you know, a month if I can. Now, I'm pretty sure I went through this place looking for books and I didn't take any of the paper or anything. And at the moment, I wouldn't mind taking paper because I want shit for kindling. If I could. And this is like, there is nothing down here. I'm not mad. I'm just like surprised. I also couldn't get into here. And I don't know if I have a high enough carpentry. I do have, I think a crowbar in the car. I could test my theory about if crowbar opening things is vanilla or modded. I do also have a club hammer too, so I could also hit it with that. I would also like to be able to put some shit in the actual boot so she's not constantly dying from stuff, but you can't be doing anything about that, so yeah. See if you can put the plank of wood in there. At least like unencumber a tiny bit. And I mean, apart from the cow's milk, maybe leave that on you. See what you can put of this in here. There's not a lot of space. Oh, she got some stuff off her. Okay, neat. Let's find out. So, first things first. This is definitely a solid door. It's definitely a door is here. Can I disassemble? Can I disassemble door? No, okay. What is this? Repair? No. You dying of weight stuff? Maybe. She's not starving as shit. No, she's fine. Okay. So it's not that. So how about I equip that as primary for a second? So, hold on. Can I, hold on. I could definitely hit it with something and try, yeah, equip that with both your hands. Can I, anything with this? Well, apart from hit it. Okay, I don't think I can do the thing. Let's see, I've got candle. I've got none of this stuff. I don't know if it's maybe assembly. No, that's like making stuff. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure a spare crow hammer at home. Crowbar thing. So, I don't know if I could break this. I also don't think I'm near any zombies or anything. Let me move back a tiny bit so I can see a bit better. I don't know what, like, if these things are, like, impermeable or breakable. I have no clue. I've never tried, and I'm literally finding out as we speak. And if it's openable, there could be shit inside here. If not, I waste, like, I don't know. Time doesn't seem to be moving. I was going to say, I'm like, I'll waste like an... Oh, shit, there we go. I'll waste an hour in game of her time or whatever. But, yeah. Pretty sure I have a spare club hammer at home. Let me try that for a bit. Can I craft? No, just attach with your primary hand. I'm not using the bat on it. And I don't want to waste my little hammer. I think I have spare hammers, but I don't want to waste that. If this magically breaks and there's a zombie behind it, I will be so jump scared, like annoyed. Also, if something just decides to like come up behind me because like I'm overly preoccupied with a fucking door, that's a whole nother thing. No, she's got got another fucking half hour to go. I'd love to be able to put this on fast forward, but I don't think I can do an action and fast forward at the same time. I don't think so. If it's got like a percentage, it'd be so funny. If it's completely not something that you can break, and I'm just standing here doing this, and then like somebody's like watching me, like she'll figure it out eventually. It'd be kind of funny if that's the case, but or if I'm so close to actually breaking it, you know. I think this is one of those ones where you need like a welding torch or something for it, and I do think I have that, but I don't have that kind of skills, you know. So yeah, we'll have to see. There is a garage door at the back. That might actually be breakable. Hold on. Leave that alone. Put your proper bat out. You're probably fucking exhausted now. So, calm down, you. I don't see any zombies in here at all. I really did like a solid job. Oh, there they are. Hold on. Hold on. Go crouching. Okay, so I did do a solid job of getting rid of them. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there was a couple of stragglers. Fuck knows if these doors are good to go, but that's a roller door. And as far as I'm concerned, a roller door should be breakable. And there's two ways to find out. Is I could either try to stand there and try to break that, one of those two, or I could see if one of these is breakable. Although this is kind of a bit closer to where the zombies are. So, what is on the ground? That's a harmonica. That's right, I didn't take that. I can't open... I got unlucky with this particular storage place because most of them are shut. And I think the girl that I had hot wiring, like, she doesn't do, like, lock-picking stuff. Okay, hold on. Because I got nothing's, like, shaking on the walls. So let's... I know you're stuffed. I know you're exhausted. And you're very hungry. I'll tell you what. Do we have a snack? No. We have no snacks on us. So, go ham. This is not the same size. This is like a 3 versus the other one's a 2. But I'm like at the stage where I want to know if I can break shit. And I'm gonna stand here and like fucking find out. Like, I've seen people break doors with the normal hammer. So I do assume that in some capacity this is probably possible. I also want to be able to look around occasionally between like swings, you know? It'd be hilarious if I opened this and there's like a fucking zombie or something in it. And it was never like rattling up against the wall, you know? What? Oh, shit, there we go. Fuck yeah. Is it, Kazjerk? I'm fucking terrible with names, so welcome in. Mechanics? Yeah, this is default. I mean, this is just normal life. And what are we getting here? But yeah, welcome in. Game pieces, pen stuff. Okay, so we can definitely break doors. A bucket. Yes. Fuck. Yes. Another bucket will help so much. I don't have a lot of space to carry shit. This is not what I was after, but you know, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. I've got spare books and shit. Let's see what we can carry. If we can carry anything. And I'll go home with this and I'll fix her up a little bit. And then I might come back down, if I can remember not to put that away. I might come back down and have a look in these. Because I haven't physically broken doors before. That's the first door of, like, you know, metal door I've actually broken. So that's kind of neat. Yeah. We get around back to the car. I know there's, like, just a couple of zombies up there that would have come down. Should be right to walk around normally. Probably. Honestly, I might have more of my water. Yeah, I'll have a bit of my water while I'm walking. Hopefully she doesn't walk into somebody. Actually, Kadsgratic? Is that closer to it? Yeah, possibly. Fuck knows. I do not know where those... they went. Okay. So there's only like 2 zombies down here. But she's full. The car's full. The car's been booped. And that door didn't break. So I don't know if... Like I said, like no spoilers and shit. But I don't know if I've got to have like, apart from like welding tools, maybe something better for that. But I also want to come down and loot the other place for paper. for the purpose of kindling and stuff, but I'm gonna need to top up the car. So I'm kind of hoping to maybe stumble across somewhere that has like a fireplace at some point. But if I don't, oh, there's a few here. There's a few in town. What? Hold on. No, leave me alone. I did kind of drive around with a siren on for a while and kind of took them everywhere, so it's fine. And I've fully looted, or actually, I haven't fully looted upstairs, I don't think. I mostly looted it. And I don't know if that's one of my cars. It might be. And yeah. Either way, we'll go home. First things first, we'll go home. I will get her maybe something a little bit better than bin cakes to eat. And yeah, we'll have a look at like, see if I've got something to maybe make a peppier. Oh yeah, there's also supposed to be less damage when running over small animals. You know how when you drive your car around town and shit, you run over like a fuck ton of rats and or like rabbits and shit out in the wild and crap? Yeah, so apparently that's supposed to do a less amount of, oh, fuck off mate, damage to like your cars and stuff. So that's cool. My only problem is I have kind of rightly fucked my engine in this car and I will start stalling soon, which is unfortunate because she does not have mechanic skills. She's read the books, but we're not at that stage yet. Okie I also forgot to check the field for the zombies again, but this is fine. Alright, pop that off and let's grab everything I can possibly grab. She's going to be like struggling with the weight of everything. I'll put some stuff away. I had her sleep in the car, but she did wake up at like midnight. I don't want to put her back asleep now. Also, I find it so funny that you guys are like, there's so many like red like noodles and stuff, and I'm like, this is normal. This is just like a state of being. I'm like, obviously like good on yous if you're keeping them in like a default state and stuff, but like when I kept her happy and shit, like not specifically happy, but like when I kept her fed and all that sort of stuff, I found that like, I don't know, she like became like overweight. She started like eating a shit ton more, wanting food all the time and stuff. She was always like tired because I was doing activities and crap, and she's always going to be uncomfortable, although I might have maxed out. Yeah, I've maxed out how many's in there. I hate that you can only have like 20 planks in a box. Like, I get that it's got a limit, but I don't know. I have more planks around the place too. I have to find. There we go. I don't know if this is going to... Oh, it might fit. We'll see. I might need to put the like scrap stuff, splinters and kindling stuff in this, if that's the case. I should probably do that anyway. At least I have everywhere to put these now. I have like mostly everything set up where and how I want. I do want a lot of the shit. Not that. I want that to go out into my inventory so I can just kind of take all that out of there. And that can go back in there. And I do want to take that with me. And I do need to fill up the car with fuel too. Obviously, if it breaks down somewhere, that's shit, but we'll be fine. Okay, if you've moved everything around, have we got any more wood on us at the minute? No. Okay, cool. So, first things first, I'll grab a, I'll pop like a jerry can down here. I did want to kind of leave that in the car because it is empty. But it's a nice looking jerry can, you know? See if we can put you there. That'll be with the empties. And I'll grab... Yeah, I might as well grab the two. And I'll go see if we can fill up the car with that. There we go. Alright. So let's go fill up the car. And obviously put the fresh bucket here so we can have some more bucket water wherever I put that. There it is. So we're going to have a lot more water soon. All I need is like 2-3 buckets. And we're basically mint.